Hey guys, Xoranath here. Today we're going to take a look at my territory war attacks for the day. We had the Chinese guild, which Google Translate tells me translates to Locust Army, and then Guardians. I believe all of my personal attacks were into the Locust Army team here. So let's dive into some of those. All right, first one here, just trying to outspeed with our control team. Looks like their plan was to do some AoE defense downs and then try to just cleave me with the tree Dr. Evil here. My plan to stop that is to not let that tree Dr. Evil move. And there's the, that's the plan, was to defense break me with the queen, attack boost with the dark maid here, and then just try to one-shot me and cleave me with the tree Dr. Evil here. Doesn't look like it's working out for him too well, though. Alright, guys, so for this next one, we had a light nurse defense here that I wanted to clear out, so I brought in my dome offense here. Basically, my idea here is I want to snipe off that light nurse and then just 3v2 the other guys. Had to wait a couple cycles here because my booster got hexed, and hex ignores immunity, so had to just wait for that to come around. But then we were able to ignore defense on that light nurse, take out the blue specialist, and then now we're just down to some very familiar territory, taking out a green bear with my domes. Let's see, what do we do next? We had another dome strike over here. This was into, this was on a 12-star tower, I believe. Just sniping off the two threats here, leaving that support unit with the light robo available. Taking it down. Maybe that was on a 4-star tower, I don't remember. Okay, this one, we have a light pirate, we have a light bookworm, and a red bear. I brought in a dark joker offense, essentially, here. What I like to do here, so generally, there's a couple things I like to try to go for. One is kill the units that can kill the dark joker, so kill off anything that you think is not going to crit into you. So that means that I'm going to be targeting either the pirate or the bookworm. The other thing is I like to get rid of the healers and revivers here. So we're going to leave that red bear alone and basically just work on the pirate and the bookworm, whichever one we can kill off here. I think we were between omniscience on the bookworm there, or so I took out the pirate, got one life off the bookworm. I think it's probably back now. Yeah, so it revives the pirate, but the pirate's at pretty low health here, so we can probably snipe it off again. Yep. We got it there. And then we just need to take off another life on this bookworm. And then, leave that, just ignore that red bear. He doesn't really do anything. And then once you're down to the red bear, it's pretty much GG, because the red bear's not going to be able to break through, through this. And it's basically just the Joker just going to do enough damage to take it out here in, a rotation or two. Okay, next one. This defense, for whatever, it had like 85 wins or something crazy like that. All LD5s, a light nurse in there. I brought in my domes. One hit from the red dome, one hit from the green dome, then the reviver's gone, and then now we're just down to these two units, which aren't a terrible threat. I mean, they're doing some good damage into the robo there, but they're, we were able to take out that Iron Fist pretty quick, and, just ignore defense, take out that the Dark Monk. There's the LD5 in this one too. So they have a Dark Twin Blade. It's kind of a weird team because it's a control front half, and then they have this Dark Twin Blade for some damage at the end, which, these hybrid teams can be good because sometimes if you just have a pure control team, somebody can come in with a super high res thing and kind of kill you. Like this seems like maybe they're trying to play against Dark, or play against Light Bear as a counter. and I brought in Light Bear, so obviously wasn't working out for that purpose, but just bringing a whole bunch of res into this control team. Slowly break it down. Doesn't have a whole lot or any sustain on it. What do we do? So next we had a all light defense here with the Archon, Bookworm on Immortal, and the Light Bear. These all light teams, Light Joker or Dark Joker's just so strong into these teams. Even though the Bookworm and the Light Archon are probably pretty low crit, they're still going to have plus 15 crit because they're attacking a Dark unit and plus 30 because they're attacking a Dark Joker. So minimum they are at 45 crit rate no matter what. And then whatever crit they have on them. So they're probably at least 50% crit rate, even if you build it without, much crit at all. So very hard to not crit onto the Joker. And then for the offense, I brought in 2 hogs with it. One hog being Light Hog for just in case the Joker dies, we can just revive it and keep going. And then Red Hog can clear some debuffs and just has, it's just a, another, I could have brought Blue Hog if I wanted, but Blue Hog also has the crit dampen, which we don't really like on the Joker because the Joker can die. So, just trying to cycle with the Red Joker with, attack up, and just keep killing things off with it. Next one, we were attacking this Bear defense. They have a Dark Bear. Brought in this Red Assassin team, sniping off the Dark Bear first, and then targeting the healer next, and then just leaving that Red Bear alone until the end. I did bring a Reviver, so we can bring him back. Looks like that Red Bear has pretty good resistance. The one thing about the Red Assassin into Red Bear is I don't get that shield bonus when I hit him, because you get shield bonus whenever you do damage, and the damage is delayed. So, little annoying on that front. So, not an ideal unit to bring into Red Bear, but, with a Reviver here, able to just do enough damage, even though our Red Assassin's pretty squishy. Once you get that S2 off onto this Red Bear, he's going to explode and 252,000 damage into him. Yeah, a very strong unit. And then what do we do here? So this one, we brought in a Red Man-at-Arms, Dark Bear, and Reviver against this team. They have the Dark Sphere in there. I had misremembered what runes I had put on what units. I thought my Dark Bear had Corrupt when I was going into this fight. Turns out, did not have Corrupt on the Bear for this one, which it's annoying, but it's still a beatable match at that point. I just have to really burst more than I was expecting. I was hoping to have a little bit of the, max HP corrupted down. Yeah. So, really just waiting for opportunities for the Dark Bear to do the proccing. I will speed. I think this was a little bit of a longer one. And of course, if you guys don't know, the way the Dark Sphere works is if you hit a unit other than a Dark Sphere, he goes ball form, and then there's some reflect on everybody. Very annoying, and if you just hit the Dark Sphere guy, he will turn back into his normal self. I have a lot of, revenge stuff going on here with, the S3 on the Man-at-Arms, so it's kind of hard to get him out of ball form. And then super annoying because they have the the heals and cleanse and, flip-flop my buffs with the blue electro, and then at least one kill prevent with the sorcerer and some more heals there. So, yeah, it's very hard to break through this. I was hoping to have Corrupt on my side when I was coming into this. Didn't work out that way, but we did not give up. We persevered. And, we do have the Reviver here, so it's okay if the Red Man-at-Arms dies. We can bring him back. And I'm actually, happy with the healing that the green, the green Iron Fist does with, especially after, specialized. Some pretty good heals coming out of this thing, actually, so not bad. I don't even remember what I ended up focusing on here. Okay, so we took out the Red Sorcerer. Once we got rid of that annoying thing, The Dark Sphere did go out of the mode, but I want to get rid of the healer at this point and then just leave the Dark Sphere for last. This would have been a lot faster if I had Corrupt, but I'm still able to burst through. There's the RNG chance with the, the Dark Bear here to do some pretty big damage. And we're able to bring that Red Man-at-Arms back also. He's a pretty good damage dealer himself. He is, one of his characterizations is a nuker. Yeah, so there you guys go. Those were my Territory War attacks for the week. If you like watching these, throw a like on the video, subscribe if you guys haven't. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next one.